Real, you wonder about me, we know you wonder. Real, you wonder. My brother, where you go when you come back home? My sister, where you go when you come back home? Like a comeback, make you dance to the rhythm what people they get to come back. Tragedy, football be if the need football be and you know that. Try to turn off from the returning page.
Trying to go there.
Try not to be on the returning page, if not there will be an echo.
Okay.
Returning to come me back home. One melody la vie. My brother is where you day when you come back home. My sister is where you day. If you're tuning, feel free to share the video, tag your friends, tell a friend to tell a friend that we are here. Mr. G, for how we want it. We want to buy new day. We want it. We want to buy new day. Oh, sweet home. You return me. Miranda OBEN. Calling you back home. A vision. Z tonight. You already know. We want to buy new day. We want to buy a new day. We want to buy a new day. We take another shot. Ladies and gentlemen, we take another shot. Good evening, good evening, good evening to you all tuned in. Ooh, I see so many people logging on already. Miranda OBEN, my name, you already know. Monday through Fridays, a passionate IT engineer. And then when it's Friday evening or Saturday or Sunday, I go out to the world to start passing on my vision, my mission, my purpose for the world, to reach out and touch many people with my voice, to be an inspiration to the younger generation, like you heard in the song. The song is by Z2Nice, Zval now, an artist based in Cameroon, Bamenda, specially made for the Returnees Project. And today you've seen that list of people, you know, the flyers going on and on. It's always amazing to see how far we've come, right? We went so to find people from the diaspora, different countries, the UK, the USA, Luxembourg, France, so many countries of the world, to reach out to you all to pass on different visions, different angles of people doing amazing in their fields, touching the world one day at a time, one life at a time. Today, we have someone who is dedicated to orphans and IDPs in Cameroon with her foundation called the Emanga Foundation of Hope. She's also a nurse in Germany. She's a wife and a mom. So she really has a lot of hats she carries with her. But today, she was able to have time off work, and my team and I said, hey, how about you come and talk to us on the program? And of course, it's a pleasure for me to have my co-host with me today. Without having to make this a monologue, I'll bring on my co-host, Alice Michelle, who is based in Italy. So I say hello from Germany, and I bring you another young and dynamic Cameroonian from Italy. Hello, 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 Alice. Bonsoir. How are you?
Hello, Miranda. Hello. Welcome to everyone on board. Hope everybody's fine, and wherever you're watching us, I hope you're safe, your family's safe, and I hope you have a great time with us as usual.
A great time with us as usual. That is Alice Michelle for you, ladies and gentlemen. Dynamic young lady, perfectly bilingual. So if it comes to having French guests, we are sorted. English speaking guests, we're sorted. This week, the highlight of the week again is like what we said. We're going to be having Aisha Sasay from CNN, who's been 13 years working as an anchor in CNS. She's found time this Friday to talk to my team and I. So I can't wait to have that interview with her. So as the week goes on and the days go by, you'll be getting more amazing guests. But today, found someone who is rich deep in her heart and has a big heart for other people in the world. I'll let you introduce herself to you. Co-hosted by Alice Michelle today. I'm going to be glad to welcome my guest on the screen as soon as we find her back end. So just bear with us a little bit again. So how was your day been? What have you been doing? Have you been taking care of your families? You heard what Alice said. Take care of your families. She hopes you've been good and so on. Tell us a little bit in the comment section. If you're tuned in, we cannot know you're live if you don't write a message. So write a message there to let us know you're fine. And we see there are other people already greeting and saying hello to us. Oh, yeah, so many people. Alice, do you see that? We have guests already tuning in.
Yeah, we have. We have Terabelle.
Yeah.
We have Terabelle, who's her big sis alone. Yeah, it is your big sis alone. But now we'll share her with you for tonight. So it'll be our big sis for tonight.
That's right. Hello, Terabelle. From Italy. She's in Italy just like you, Alice, Terabelle.
Yeah, we have Orishon. Hi. Honorine is not around yet. She's just turned a little, not to be U-turn. So we'll say hi from on her behalf. I'm sure she'll come back and say it herself. We have our big sister Goretti from London, from UK. We say hey, hi fam. Hello Goretti. We hope you're fine and that everything is going on well. Hello. And yes, Marini, I hope we'll meet some other time, hoping that situation gets better so that we can meet face to face and not just online through Facebook. It's a pleasure having you on board tonight. And please don't hesitate to share, comment, like. Tell us what you like for the next guest. Tell us how you feel, how you're doing home. Right? Just share with us all the experience. We are here for you, so do not hesitate.
Yes, exactly. We're here for you. Do not hesitate. Miranda OBEN again and co-host Alice Michelle. Our guest will be here soon. But of course, we're already introducing what we'll be talking about today. Honorine Emanga is a nurse based in Germany. She's a wife, a mom, and a philanthropist. She'll tell us a little bit more about herself as soon as we bring her on. And she's in an interview today with me and my co-host. And of course, I think we've kept the people waiting a little long. So I guess it's time to bring on Honorine. What do you think, Alice?
Yeah, you have to bring her. There are so many people waiting already.
Honorine,
yeah. Honorine.
Hey, Alice. Nice to have you here. Sorry, I was struggling with my computer. I don't know what went wrong. I've been struggling to get in again. Thank you for inviting me.
We're very happy to see you. I see
You're welcome.
Oh my goodness. Do you see that, Alice? I see a beautiful little girl, and then a family portrait. Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Honorine, while we were coming, we decided to take all your greetings. So we had so many greetings from Sarah Bell, which sent all her greetings. You said that you don't speak French, but unluckily for you, you have this who don't speak French. You have Boreti who greets you. We have Guy who sends all his greetings all the way from Uganda, and he's in French, so you have to read French for tonight.
I would say, as a Cameroonian, I have to be able to.
Perfect.
Exactly. You have Marlene who can't wait to hear from you. She's there and she has shared already 1,000 times. And she says, you are a warrior.
Oh, thank you, Terabel.
So good to see a prayer warrior coming to support her sister. And that's what we keep saying on this show, right? We can grow together. We can be stronger if we work together. So when we see a prayer warrior, come and log on because you're on board. We send special greetings to Carabel, Guy Mofo, H. Thank you all for always supporting a sister, because I also Ori Chun, that's Glory who has the name Ori Chun this time around. But of course, when sisters work together, they bond together, they grow together. So it's a real pleasure to have you all today here. And Alice, my co-host, has prepared a fantastic day for us today. I just can't wait to follow that.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here today. I am excited anyway. I'm really excited. I've never been on an interview. It's my first, but I'm excited and I am ready. I'm ready to share little ideas and give a little advice where I can.
Great. Always glad to hear that. Maybe start by telling us a little bit more about yourself. Tell our viewers who Honorine Emanga is. How would you describe yourself?
Well, a lot of people know me. I am, like you just said, Honorine. I am from Cameroon, actually from Coupe Maninguba, but I was born in Boya in the southwest region of Cameroon. I lived in Germany for about 17 years. I am a nurse. I am a mother. I have a passion for like collaborating with people who are good thinkers to learn new ideas. I am always excited meeting new people who are ready to teach something, who are ready to give out something. That's just
right. So you're that kind of person who likes when the community grows together. We gather.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
So, a wife too. You have was precisely also.
Exactly. I'm a wife. I'm a mother to one beautiful girl who is 8 years old. That's me.
What is your deepest passion? Like the deepest? I know there's many things to say, but what's that one thing which when you're awake at night, you can talk about so happily, so gladly, that thing that makes your eyes brighten up?
My foundation, my passion as a philanthropist, helping people. That's what I am. That's what makes me excited every day. That's why I went in for the nursing job, because I belong to the kind of people who, no matter in what way, are ready to always help, to give a helping hand. That's me.
Okay, Alice?
So, Honorine, how do you reconcile your role as a mother, as a wife, and a philanthropist? How do you make to join all in one person and doing them so well the way you do it?
Of course.
What's your secret?
It's a difficult struggle to balance family life and a career and a philanthropist. It's not easy, but once you have a passion for something, there's a saying that where there is a will, there is a way. I thank God for having a very understanding husband who supports me in everything I do. He gives me a helping hand with my daughter when duty calls. I have a sister who lives also here, who gives me a helping hand because it's not easy. I work in a hospital where we have to work in shifts. It's not an easy task to have a daughter who is just 8, who needs her mother every time, and at the same time you are called for service. I have a duty to work, to be called for service. I have my work, it's my life, it's my passion. So I have to balance both of them. It's not an easy task. Thank God for my husband, thank God for my sister. And in addition to that, I work in a very, very, very family-friendly hospital. They are very family-orientated. Like my bosses, they are all family people. They try to make sure they organize your work in a way that suits your family program. Weeks, for example, if the mother is on holiday, eventually have to be on holidays as a mother. Small, very young, I have to be on holidays most of the time when she's on holidays. To also be on holidays, and it's possible because I have a very friendly like my
employer. Okay.
Now, chief of staff is like very understanding. You just sometimes he calls you in to talk about your particular plans. Like for next year, we are already making plans for this year to make sure there is enough people to work during a particular time when you are not at the hospital. It's what enables me to balance my work and my family life, because it's not easy. I have to work sometimes in night shift. I have to work sometimes in the morning. That means I have to leave the house at 5:30 or 5:45 in the morning, depending on what shift I have. Thank God for my husband. He's always ready to make it a little bit flexible for both of us, so that's when I'm not able to pick up my daughter, he's always there to pick up my daughter. Thank God for that.
Indeed.
Thank God, Honorine. Shout out to your husband, to all those husbands out there who really help their wives in everything they do and are a real support to the whole family. Shout out to all those bosses who are extraordinary and really make life better and understand what it means to be a mother, to be a worker, to be a wife. And above all, thank God for everything. So, Honorine, what's the EFOH Foundation and what's the mission? What is EFOH?
EFOH stands for Emanga, Foundation of Hope. EFOH, that's the meaning of it. Emanga is my name, my birth name, or let me say my traditional name. I used it there because that's the name a lot of people who know me in Africa from Cameroon, that's the name a lot of people know me with. If you take notes in most of my pages, I don't use my husband's name because many people don't know me through that name. People who know me many years know me as Emanga. Honorine, that's the reason why I choose the manga on it, to be able to reach out to my people. Exactly.
It's a beautiful name.
Thank you. You want to know the meaning of it?
Please.
It's a funny name. It means finishes money.
Really? I wouldn't have. I was going to say I'm going to give that name to my daughter. When I have one, I'll just give her the name Emanga. It's a nice name. I love it.
Thank you.
If you use money, we have a big comment here from Shun, who says, thanks for giving back to the less privileged in society, giving hope to the hopeless. God bless you and your foundation. So maybe Emanga means finishing money, but the impact that the money is being used for is a good one. It's really God sent. I can put it that way. And thank you so much, because the feedback are extraordinary.
Thank you.
So tell me, what's the mission and the vision of EFOH?
Yes, EFOH is actually there to create awareness. When I became a nurse, I was a nurse in a psychiatry hospital, and I noticed something among our African society, that enabled me or pushed me into this. I noticed the inability for us as Africans to accept mental illnesses. A lot of people see it as kind of a stigma. And one of my main goals of creating this foundation here in Germany initially was to help people, tell people that mental illnesses is just like any other illnesses, like malaria, like fever, like typhoid, like every other thing. Because I noticed a lot of people, I noticed a lot of Africans they saw it as some kind of stigma and never ever wanted to accept it in public, never wanted to accept to take their medications because they think people might see them as being mad. I thought, okay, I was speaking to a lot of families then and trying to help them and encourage them on this. I said there are a lot of people who live on, for example, HIV medications. Who they have to do it for the rest of their life. They have accepted their fate, and if someone is mentally sick and does not accept the fate of being mentally sick, it has a lot of very, very crucial consequences. That's why I thought, okay, create a little awareness of this and teach people that it is normal to be mentally sick. It is not witchcraft. It is not nothing special. It's just ordinary sickness like every other sickness. I also had at the back of my mind to help those who are in need. The Emanga Foundation, our main aim, or our second main aim, was to lend a helping hand. It doesn't matter where, it doesn't matter who, it doesn't matter what they want, so long as we can help, we go in for it. It doesn't matter how. We give in helping hands to people who live in Germany, to those in Cameroon who are in need. Everywhere, we are just everywhere where we hear there are people there who are in need of something, and we think we are in a position to help them, or to maybe gather people to help them, or connect people to help them. That's just all we do. We don't have any particular field to say, okay, we are helping orphans, no, or we are helping just the internal displaced people, no. We also help families who are in need. We help people who live in Germany, who have lived in Germany for many years and can't find their way. We help them getting them into maybe German classes and get them into nursing schools or other schools. We help people like women who have difficulties here, who have marital problems in their home. We don't give marital advices, but we help them to, for example, women who have difficulties in their husband's house. We help them to get into like what they call Frauenhaus here, to get help. We show them how and where to get help if they are needed. There are people who are new in Germany, live with their husbands. It becomes difficult for them and they don't know where to go to and where to seek help. We are just there to give a helping hand wherever it is necessary. That's just the Emanga Foundation of Hope. We empower kids, we empower women, we empower children, we empower the disabled, anybody that needs us. We are there. We are always ready to help.
That's a hand of applause for the Emanga Foundation.
Thank you.
We say everybody. What about those who are looking for husbands and wives abroad? Do you help them also?
Single, just to mention, very beautiful, intelligent, and single. Right, there's Goretti from London who says so proud of all the work you do, Honorine.
Thank you, Goretti. Thank you very much. I appreciate.
Yeah, and that's just follows our live videos. We appreciate you, Goretti. You're always faithful to the cause. Thank you so much. And oh, look who's here. Woo! I'll let you read that, Alice. Alice, can you hear me? Yes, no, yes. All right. I'll take.
Yeah, I can hear you, Miranda.
I was just saying there's a comment from Patience Atanga if you want to read that for us.
We have patience. Yes, giving back to the community is a way forward. Well done, Honorine.
Thank you, Alice. Thank you.
So we have patience. We send
Thank you, Sister Pei.
and
Thank you, Sister Patience. Thank you very much.
we also have
thank you, Chris. Right, thank
we have
you.
Crystal who says amazing. Yeah. But you haven't answered my question, Honorine. What about those finding wives and husbands abroad who are abroad? How do they do? It's a very important aspect of life also.
I know, but I don't know where to find. I don't know where to find a husband, but I know how to make an announce in case someone need a husband. I know a few website where you could put in your pictures and write a little bit about you, and maybe there are men in this website who also go in and put in their pictures. I know a few of them. But I've never been there. I don't know how effective it is. And I've never had anybody who
Don't mind Alice. Alice, leave Italy and come visit Germany, and we first see her, and then we'll take it from there. We're waiting for you in Germany, Alice.
Yeah, we'll try. So my sisters and brothers out there who are looking for people, you can pass through Emanga Foundation and she'll connect you to the right website where to find your spouse. That was just to make us laugh a little. Honorine, please can you tell us then, how does the foundation operates properly and how can individuals bring their support to those families? Can they support be project oriented or case oriented? How does everything go on?
The foundation operates, like I said, we have no particular group of people we have. At the moment, we have a few projects we are doing in Cameroon. We started with some internal displaced girls who live around the southwest region in Cameroon. We help them in getting them enrolled in hair salons. We help some of them in tailoring. They went into learning how to sew. It's just it's a program. I think I sent you a picture of it. It's called Empower Her. We help them by paying their fees to go into some kind of a trade, and from there maybe after can pick up their lives from there and do a little thing from what they have learned, or make a little money from what they have learned. They go into sewing, learn how to sew, and then maybe in the future they are able to open their own salons or their own tailoring workshop. Some of them learned how to make plantains chips and make cakes. We have a whole lot of them. We started the project already, and I think by the end of August, we went back to the graduating, and then from there we will pick up on what the next program to do. We accept ideas from people, we accept critics from people, it helps us grow. That's why our page is open to anyone who has needs helping, or who wants to help, or who has a word of encouragement for us. There's a page, there's a website page on Facebook, the Emanga Foundation of Hope, where they can drop in a message to us or write us an email to give us a little bit of advice or to tell us a little bit what it's not so good for us, what we can do to change or to improve on our work.
Okay, you were just mentioning a picture there. I think that's the picture that you just flashed in there, Alice. So this is what you're talking about, Honorine?
Exactly.
Okay, supporting internally displaced women and girls with life skills. Where was this picture taken and when is this?
This picture was taken last year, July in Boya. We make a program with them every 6 months. where they come in to show in the stages they have arrived. Like every 6 months, go to them to get a feedback.
Right.
We train them. We get a feedback from the people who train them, and then they show us a little bit of the work they have been able to do for the last 6 months. They show to us. Put our Facebook page. We need to follow up every stages of what we've been going through the last year.
Okay, so the Emanga Foundation of Hope, for those watching out there who are watching now and people who will watch later, because a lot of our audience also catches up on the videos later and shares later, go to Facebook, Emanga Foundation of Hope, like the page, follow the work, support the work. So that is the Facebook page for you. I think that was a very powerful response to the question of what
we work with other foundations like Teach Me to Fish, with a sister of mine, Dorothy Diamond in England. We have a very supportive little sister in Cameroon, Stella Dobgima. She has been amazing. She has been putting a lot of work together to help us achieve our goals, to help us encourage these girls in what they are doing. That's just it. We have a lot of support, really. And we work with other foundations, learning from other very powerful sisters who are doing the same work. We learn from them, and it's been amazing.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Good to see. There are pictures which are, not only talking about what you do, they represent and back up what you're saying as well. And I think that's really fascinating to see how
we have this St. Marian Orphanage in Boya. We have contacts with the owner of the foundation. We do our little best to help the children, because this orphanage is being run by one single person, one single mother from Boya land, and it's not easy. There are 20 children in the orphanage, and for one person who does just his normal job, it's not also easy. We try what we can do to give him a supporting hand, to always donate something to the children, to encourage them, to send a lot of lovely messages. Every time we are able to put a smile on their faces, it feels good. It feels good seeing those children being happy, seeing them being thankful. It feels just good.
Right. We also have a picture which Alice showed up earlier on here, Giving Tuesday. Could you tell us a little bit more about this May 5th Giving Tuesday picture?
Yes, Giving Tuesday picture was actually a program that we organized today in Boya, thanks to today, exactly.
Right.
Thank you. And the Delegation of Women Affairs today, with our representative in Boya, Stella Dobgima.
Right.
When the coronavirus started, we saw the panic that came out of it. There was a lot of panic. Everywhere was closed down, and the virus was growing real fast everywhere. And I saw this video of people in England standing in front of like the Rat House, like waiting to, like, some kind of donation of food. People were going to ask for food.
Oh dear.
Very long line. When I saw that video, I had a little panic within me, particularly because at this time the coronavirus was growing fast in Cameroon. They had announced the lockdown. They had announced the amount of people that had the virus already in Cameroon, and at this time already 9 people were dead in Cameroon.
Oh dear.
I developed some kind of a panic, and then I thought, oh God, what will happen if we, Cameroon, have to get into this stage? I am seeing in European countries, see people waiting in front of a building to get food from the State House. If this has to happen in Cameroon, that people are not able to walk, people are not able to go to their markets or to their farms or to their workshops to gather the small money they have in raising funds to feed their family. Where will these people go to? We have no stat house, we have no rat house, we have no social arms in Cameroon that will be able to give people some food to eat. Then I thought immediately came to my head, lend a helping hand, do the little you can. You cannot save the world. It's always what I said. I cannot save the world, but I'm able to do the little part of what I can do to help. At this moment, I was actually down because financially I was even on my own. I said, okay, I have my own project I'm doing in Cameroon. At the moment, I can't even have fun to send food to some people at this moment. I was thinking the whole night, I couldn't sleep on this day. I was just praying, and into my mind came something like GoFundMe. I have never ever done this before.
Right.
I said, okay, who do I call at this moment to help me with this? Something said to my mind, hey, this idea came to you, do it. Try it. There's nothing you wouldn't find in Google.
Right.
I got to why create a GoFundMe. And I was following step by step by step by step because I didn't at this moment have the phone. Normally, we have a program we are planning in December. I'm preparing the funds now. Okay, coronavirus came suddenly. I cannot have the fund to be able to give something to my people. I have to do something. Maybe there are a lot of people who want to give. They think, okay, it's too small. Why not come up with this GoFundMe and see if the little what I have can be able to put in with the little other people have. That's how I came up with the GoFundMe. And God being who He is, He was amazing in touching people's hearts. Sincerely, I was surprised at the amount of people who gave. People tipped in. Some said, I don't have, I'm even ashamed to give 10 euro. It's too small. I said, there is nothing too small. I always said, anyone who said 10 euro is too small, I said, how much is 10 euro in Cameroon?
Exactly.
Can you convert 10 euro in Cameroon? They said, yes, of course. Do you know how many people that can feed? Of course. Then you know 10 euro is not too small. And that is how I managed and raised the money that we carried this program today. And sincerely, people have been calling from Boya, from Cameroon, the whole today.
Wow.
Thank you. I didn't do it. My Facebook friends, my Facebook family, they did it. They did it. Everyone, the returning Miranda, you helped. Everybody gave something. Thank you. I truly appreciate. I wouldn't have been able to do it. I just thank God for the grace that I was able to come up with this idea, because at that moment I was worried. How do I help? How do I help? I said, I'm here to lend a helping hand. This is the time to show what it means by lending a helping hand. Okay, a lot of people are giving. I bought soaps. They said we should wash our hands. That's it. Let's go of it. We have to give them soap to be able to wash the hands, because just washing your hands with water is not enough. So give them food. If they have to stay home, they have to eat. Give them food. Give them oil. Give them Maggi. Food, rice. These are just initial things. If you have to stay at home, at least you have a little bit of food, you'll be able to stay at home. And in that way, we are able to stop the virus from spreading. So that was the program for today. Today was the day when we donated the food to some families, to the orphanage in Boya. And thank you.
I think we saw a picture here.
Exactly, that's from today.
Okay, wow. It's amazing also with technology, what they did this afternoon. We see bags there. Are those bags of rice?
Yes, of course. There are bags of rice.
We see vegetable oil. We see people with masks. That's really, really amazing. So kudos to the Emanga Foundation of Hope. Try doing that, giving hope. You always support others. So I can imagine that with you picking up a GoFundMe, so many people could support, and we can, with the little we give, we're able to touch lives like we did in Yaoundé, Yaoundé, of course. Boya today, you can know now I'm from Yaoundé anyways. Boya, that's amazing. Congratulations really to you and your team. And you mentioned somebody was saying here that she knows Dub. I will put a comment here. Someone was saying she knows Dub Gima. Hello, Miriam. I know Dub Gima, Stella. She's good at what she does.
Exactly. Stella is like a little sister to me. We grew up together in Boya. I actually contacted her when we started the Emanga Foundation of Hope, when we decided to create a base in Boya. I contacted her because she has a passion for things like this.
Right.
She has a passion for things like this, and she's doing it excellently well. Thank God to my brothers and my sisters who work in Cameroon as voluntary workers in the foundation. They are always ready to go out with Stella to help. I really, really appreciate all of them.
Right. And we also see a picture of your team. Is that your team? Oh, sorry. Alice, you were taking some.
Yes, of course. That's Stella.
I was just saying that we have pictures.
Okay. Right. So sorry, I was actually getting with my co-host. So I'll let Emanga just explain this picture, and then you carry on, Alice Michelle. So you were saying here, Honorine.
Yeah.
Yes, that's Stella. That's Stella I'm holding. She's wearing a t-shirt. That's Stella Dobgima. On the young man on the other side is my younger brother, who is a voluntary worker in the Emanga Foundation of Hope. And on the other side is his fiancée, Bessem, who has been very helpful. They have never stopped helping. Every time I call them, even if it is 1 a.m. in the night, if I call them and say, please get ready and do this and run there, check on that family, check on this family, they are always ready to go. I really do appreciate them for their help.
Okay, so Alice, I'll let you carry on. Thank you for that, Honorine.
Thank you very much, Honorine. And we have so many people that send their word of encouragement. We have Vera Sampon, who says empower is the way forward. We have Patience, who says super proud of the amazing job you're doing, darling. The development of the people can never be left in the hands of the government alone. Participation in community building through training of skills is what we can emulate from the German system. Building bridges.
Oh, that's an amazing
one. Of course, we have our
Mary. Building bridges.
Yeah,
thank you.
This is so Brian. I love community development. Great job, Honorine. We have our very own Divine Winter, who says, hello, great ladies. Hello, Divine. You're also very, very great lady. We have Marini still, who says, I need to meet with Alice, who born in Italy. I just meet a sister here. Wow. Yeah, definitely. We'll find a way to meet.
After the
lockdown. Corona.
After the lockdown.
Of course. Yes. We have Center Cent, who says hello. We have Loom, who just joined us today evening. Hello to everyone. Thank you very, very much for following us. And we hope you're having a great time. Honorine, what's your driving? What force you doing all you're doing? What's your driving force?
Great. What's your driving?
Interesting question. Yes, of course. For someone who is a Christian, what do you think? I tap my energy for my Creator. God, of course, it's been helpful. I learned as a child that there is nothing, virtually nothing, that God cannot do. And this has been for me like some kind of a fuel in my life. Every time I feel like, oh, do you think you can do this? And there's always this tick behind of my back. Everything is possible with God. So that's just where my energy comes from. That's where I fuel myself. When I'm weak, when I feel reluctant, when I feel like I am unable, I look above to my Father and said, I think what I'm doing is not bad. I need your help. And there's always the fuel, there's always the energy and the power.
Right. Wow. Gonna come steal that your power, because it's very strong fuel you use there. I think it's really, really amazing, you know. And it's actually great the way I see all these sisters writing and supporting you here, Honorine. There is something about you which we always notice in the diaspora. You have a great support system, and that's because of who you are fundamentally. So I don't know. You and I were talking about this, Alice, regarding sisterhood, right? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I didn't even want to ask the question, but I just know that people like you. Alice, what would you say at this point?
I didn't hear your question, Miranda.
No, don't worry. I was trying to get her to talk about sisterhood because I remember you and I were amazed about the support she gets, right? And we start wrapping up the interview from those who have. But what is sisterhood to you, Honorine? What is sisterhood?
To me, sisterhood is just a link of people with common interests, with common ideas. If I notice a sister has the same idea, the idea of growing together, the idea of helping each other, the idea of building together, that's me sisterhood. It has a lot of characteristics. It has to do with honesty. It has to do with loyalty. It has to do with dependable. If I'm able to me, sisterhood is someone I can depend on. Sisterhood is someone, because I know within me that's what I have to offer. I have it. If I have someone that I see, okay, can be helpful to me, I will not, of course, just want to receive always. I must be able to give in, and I give in my all. That's it. That's the reason. And a lot of people who have clean and good mind, they always see in a person that also have a good and clean mind. That's the reason for this clip. I have a lot of wonderful people that I work with, that I deal with. They are amazing people. I'm not saying they are without faults. I'm not saying I am without fault, but I have people who know that I have fault, who will see your weaknesses and accept you for it and take you for it, and know that, okay, I am ready to accept this sister just the way she is and support her where she needs support, and in return, she gives in her all to be able to support me, to be able to motivate me when I need it, to be able to help me in my growth when I need it. That's just sisterhood to me. A group of people who are dependable, who have a common view of life, who have a common interest in life. That's for me sisterhood.
Right. I was actually thinking about, I don't know how we want to carry on with this. Alice, any other questions you might have for our guests?
Yeah, I just have a question surrounded with the EFOH Foundation. What's your vision for EFOH in the next 20 years?
EFOH, yeah, vision, oh God, to help as many people as possible, to make people become what they want to be, to help them in my own little way I can, to make the world a better place. That's just the vision for EFOH, to help as many people, to help people get into where they want to be. You know, the little I can help to make people get to the destination, to where they want to be in life. There are people who have a lot of great visions, who want to do better things, but they are unable to do it because they don't know how to go. my mission is to lend a helping hand where I can to be able to reach their goals in life. In 20 years, I want people to be known. I want people to know that there's this place where you can go and seek help. It might not be help directly. It might be an advice on how to get help. That's just what I want for people. People should be like some kind of, it's a place where people will go and get help or seek help or get advice on what to do or how to get help. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you so much, Honorine. But before I leave you, I still have a question. Or before we leave you, I won't leave you for today.
We're keeping you. We're just
Tell us, as your experience as a nurse and from your experience in the field during this crisis, you told us you are a nurse, you're a philanthropist, but from your experience, what advice you have for our viewers and what should they do in case they get infected?
Advice, sure. For during this COVID-19 period, what's important to not just to our community here, but to the whole world, is for us to just take the 5 plan. The 5 plan is these 5 plans advice. Wash your hands. Maintain this 1 meter distance. Stay at home if you have to. If you have to go out, it should be just when it's necessary. Cough and sneeze in your elbow, like I said. And remember to this social distancing. Don't touch your face. That's just it. During this, that's the most important thing during this coronavirus period. How to prevent the virus. That's the only advice I have to give people, to stick to these rules. If you stick to these rules, you are on the better side of it. And what should one do if they are infected by coronavirus? It's on virtually every site, every page. It's simple. You have to monitor the symptoms. There are people who have light symptoms. They stay at home and they get well. So if you notice you have the symptoms, or you have been exposed to coronavirus patients, what you do is, to people who are infected by the virus, what you will do is you have to contact maybe your doctor. And if you have problems when it comes to problems like other like breathing problems, you have to, of course, immediately get maybe an ambulance, or immediately get someone to bring you to the hospital. In cases of with breathing problems, I think it's always, what's important is just getting an ambulance and getting help immediately. That's it.
So you're blending now work and home. That's a good description of what to do and so on. Now that's your profession as a nurse. I can imagine you finishing your shift as a nurse, taking off everything and then blending now to go home to be with your family. How do you blend now that passage from your job nurse to home? That passage, how do you go home?
Of course, when the coronavirus started and we got the news that we are going to be faced with the coronavirus patients, I have to speak one-on-one with my husband, and we get another special room for me, where I first of all have to when I get home, I don't get to the house, of course, that's because I have a child. I have a system at home where I go in, remove everything, my work thing, and I make sure I take a shower before getting into the house. It's not something we play with, particularly as a mother. You know, it's important. It's important that we take care of our patients. It's also very important that we protect our family. That's it. So we don't joke about it. Because I started working on the coronavirus station, I spoke with my husband and we created a special room in our house. It was before, it was a guest room. we decided to put it aside and remove out everything and put it as a special room for me to first of all drop everything, my work, shoes, my clothes. I pull it out and leave everything there, take a shower, and then change before getting into the house. But I thank God, up to date, we have not been able to really face the critical coronavirus in our hospital. Like what we hear from other hospitals, we are lucky enough that we're able to really face the situation like many other countries. In Germany, it has been under control, and we are thankful to God for that.
Right. Wow. Interesting. But good, you've taken the precautions. Yes, we see that transiting from a nurse to getting back up and being with your family and all what you have to go through. In the past, it was a bit better. You still have viruses, but this one is more serious. So we got from Mape Patienta Tanga, who says that's a good comment. She says you all are in our thoughts and prayers. So I think very important more than ever to have sisters who pray for you, who understand that, this aspect again of sisterhood, to uplift one another, to be true to one another, genuine to one another. And this is what Mabi also says about sisterhood. Sisterhood is lifting and inspiring a fellow sister to reach her potentials. Thanks, Ono, for rekindling the passion for Sisters Keeper. And that's what we say again, So look at that kind of powerful message, So, yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Patience.
This is good. This is good. Yeah. So it is always good that we see sisters holding each other's hand. We see people confirming your work. You went out there by yourself, mission, look what divine also says. Thank you very much for giving your best to save lives. Take good care of yourself and your loved ones. Amazing.
Thank you.
Right. You see how we all got emotional when you described the transiting from our, because we know that although we're having this interview during the time where the world is facing this pandemic, this unforeseen circumstance with the coronavirus, we know you're out there, you're a frontline worker, you're saving lives, and you're putting your life at risk. We understand that this question. We kept it to the end. It's very emotional, but thank you so much for describing that for us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Liz?
Yeah, Honorine. Tell us, like we do with all our invitees, we'd like to share with us your favorite books, music, and possibly movies.
Well, I don't even know if I have a favorite book. I read a lot of crimies. I don't even know if I have a favorite because I've read a handful of very, very interesting crimies. So I really don't know which one is my favorite, but I like lawsuit crimies, like the books from John Grisham. I read them a lot. I like what is the name of The Jury? The Jury. That's one I hardly forget. I like movies. I like also movies that has to do with investigation, like what is the movie of this? I don't know. I have Colombiana, with a little girl that whose parents were killed. I like a lot of actions that has to do with a little bit of investigation. Exactly. Just like the kind of movies, the kind of books I read, that's just the kind of movie. I don't have any particular movie that I really watch. Transporter. I've watched it a couple of times, and I love
the Transporter. I love the Transporter.
Exactly. I like Transporter. I like White House Gone Down. I like those kind of action movies that has to do with it.
Oh, you just made me think of something. There's a movie, a Cameroonian movie I saw Goretti put on her page, Saving Bango. Did you see that?
I have not been able to watch it because it's not yet on German Amazon. It's not on our Amazon Prime. I have checked. Goretti sent me the link. But it's not on. They said it's available worldwide, but I couldn't be able to
Amazon Prime yet. Okay.
I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it on Amazon Prime Germany. Maybe I still have to check.
Okay, no worries, no worries. Do that, do that. What about music? What kind of music do you like? That was Alice's question.
I like music, so I love music. So I listen virtually everything. My favorite is Charlotte Banda. I listen to her every time, even her very old songs. I still listen to them every time you get into my kitchen. There's always Charlotte Banda play when I'm
That's
cooking.
good. That's good. So the food definitely tastes good because you like the music. Not dancing and putting in too much salt, like, this is yeah. Anyways, I've been to your place and I know you cook amazingly well. Now I know the kind of music you listen to when you're cooking. That's a good one. How do you like that, Alice?
Yeah, so much, so much. Honorine, supposed to conclude, or to let your junior sister Terabelle enjoy you alone and not with all of us anymore. Tell us, what's your special message to the world? What would you like the world to know today? To keep from you.
Well, I have my ideology. My ideology, what I always tell the people I love, to pick the correct people in life. Make sure you pick the correct people in your life, because if you don't, the wrong people will pick you. That's it. I make sure I have a lot of encounter before, and I learned a lot through the encounter, and I make sure that I pick in just the correct people in my life. And that's the message I have to give to everyone. Pick in the correct people so that the wrong ones wouldn't pick you. The second message is everyone should try their best to do the little they can. People want to help, but they always think, oh, I don't have enough to help. No matter how small it is, we can only heal the world if everyone does the little they can. That's just my little advice to the world. Do your little, make sure you pick the right people.
Amazing.
Thank you so much, Honorine. So everyone, you've heard the message from Honorine. Pick the right people. Pray, Lord, ask God to help you pick those right people to avoid the wrong people from picking you. And of course, nothing is too small for the needy. The needy you have, shipping, if you can ship in yourself, you can pass through foundations such as the Emanga Hope Foundation, Foundation of Hope, to the needy children. The needy can be everywhere around the globe, not only in Cameroon, it can be in Africa, in Russia, no matter. They operate everywhere. Wherever there is need, they are found, they are present there. So guys, don't hesitate. Even if it's €1, one CFA franc, it's not small. Just imagine if 1 million people do one CFA francs, that would be 1 million francs CFA. And it is more than enough to help many, many families. We are all waiting for you on the 18th of December in Douala. Don't forget, we'll be together. All of us will be present there that day. For Cameroonians, there will be a special corner for Made in Cameroon. For writers, those who like writing and reading, there will be a special corner for all those books. For more information about all our events, all our training, and to watch all our previous videos, just go online on Facebook and click on The Returnees Project International, Inc. And check us out on our website, www.thereturnees54.com, and you'll be amazed of what you can see and what Africa is made up of. Miranda, I can hear.
Amazing. I think we look forward to seeing the Emanga Foundation of Hope in Douala on the 18th of December. We have a special corner for all the work we do at this year. And of course, we hope the coronavirus will permit us to have the 5th edition of the Returnees Project on the 18th of December. And Honorine, you and your team are highly welcome.
Of course, we are going to be there.
Very good.
We are going to be there.
Perfect. Yeah, so but to wrap up, there are probably a lot of people you would have loved to see during this time, but since you cannot see them, we'll give you a chance to say hello to someone out there, some people out there in the world.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to say all of them, but what's important to me is to maybe call the names of the people who helped me in giving today.
Good,
I was not able to do it on my own, but a handful of people I really, really will appreciate if you will give me just 2 minutes to be able to read out their names and say special thanks to them. Sister Martina Vena, she lives here in Germany. I want to say thank you. Thank you for your amazing donation. My sister and friend Dorothy Deba in London. Juliet Asong is a sister. We grew up together. I say thank you very much. Karen Eban, I say thank you. Goretti Echu, thank you so much, sister. Jungwa Suzanne in London, thank you. Ghana Laura, my sister friend in America, thank you. Georgette Kafu, my little sister friend in London, thank you. My own sister Miranda said thank you. Adam Wasu in Munster, in my own city, she also donated. I said thank you very much. Mimiche in France, I said thank you. Delphine Bringstone, I said thank you. Mary Akuri, thank you. Jane in London, Miss Tony, thank you so much. My fellow nurse sister in Berlin, Nadesh Dionet, thank you for your amazing donation. Wayne Essen, I said thank you, brother. Saka Elvis is a brother around here. Thank you for the donation. Miranda Oben and the returning teams, I appreciate you so much, Sister Hearts. Thank you so much. Vera Samsung is a sister who lives in Stuttgart. She has also been very supportive. We are planning a project together to teach, to help people in Cameroon who wants to learn German. She has offered her organization to teach online German courses, and I've shared it to a lot of people in Cameroon who are ready to learn German, who have intention of later coming to Germany to study.
Very good.
She has an online course, Vera, with her Vera Samsung social foundation.
Yes, Sompon.
Okay, now I say, Vera, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Tobias, a colleague of mine. It's amazing when I see German people who sit in and help to promote our work in Africa. Tobias is a colleague of mine. I say, thank you very much, Tobias Vanderman. Matthias Radamaka is my boss at work. He has been very supportive. He helped in this donation. He helped in sharing the GoFundMe in his page to enable other Germans to pay. I said, thank you, Matthias. Vera Pride is my sister in London. Thank you very much. Agimanga is my friend in London. I said, thank you very much to Steve John. Is a friend of mine. The sister we grew up together. Thank you for your donation. Fatimanga is my friend in secondary school. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone that has been helping. I cannot mention every name. I'm very sure I've forgotten some people. I hope they are not angry with me.
But these are the names of people who have donated, right?
These are a list of people who donated, exactly.
Right. Okay.
I want to say thank you very much. The families in Africa, the orphanage children, they send their appreciations, they send their prayers to everyone who gave in their widow's mite. Thank you. May God bless you all for giving to people who are in need. I truly appreciate you all. Thank you.
Great. So we see you featured there with one of the lovely girls last December also, and we see what your foundation does. You don't only talk about it, you come back with pictures to show the money you supplied. This is how I used it. So that's amazing with the work. But also at your website, you help other young Cameroonians. I saw this picture actually on one of your presentations of, I don't know, was this young Cameroonian nurses?
These are young Cameroonian nurses who graduated. We guided them through the nursing school. Mm-hmm. Some of them I actually taught. I am a nursing instructor. We call it practice anleiter here. Uh-huh. I am a nursing instructor. I really was a teacher to them. Mm-hmm. And at the same time, like a big sister at home. One of them live in my house. Okay. And we guided them through the 3 years, and they are all Cameroonian nurses who came in new to Germany. Mm-hmm. And they graduated last year. This is exactly that picture is from April last year. They graduated exactly 1 year ago, April 1st, 2019. They graduated, and it's like it was for me like some kind of a dream come true to see your own sisters from your own country. You walk step by step with them until the day they graduated. It was an amazing day for me. Yes, I felt happy. I felt blessed. I bought flowers to bring to them, and they were also like bringing flowers to me to say thank you. It's amazing.
But that's exactly what we're saying about sisterhood, right, Honorine Emanga? We talk about sisterhood a lot. At this point, actually, we'll be wrapping up with a song by Charlotte Dipanda and Yemi Alade's sister. And we want to thank the special returnees team working behind the scenes to ensure that we have amazing live interviews. We want to thank the globally located team, which is the machine powering all this. And we want to announce to our viewers and everybody out there that on Friday, very important for us, we'll be receiving an August guest, as I used to say, and we want to be in our best when we get her on. We'll be talking about her book, Beneath the Tamarind Tree. We'll be talking about her view and facts and figures across Africa. And then We Can Lead, which stands for Women Everywhere Can Lead. We're talking about strong women in the world. Strong women in the world as well who are doing amazing stuff. African women holding each other's hands. We've talked about sisterhood. So I think, Alice, if you have nothing against, we'll be going into some music.
No, I have nothing, Miranda. Just to wish a great evening to all our viewers. And don't forget, on Friday, stay tuned, same time, same place, Isha Sise.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Every time I want to fall.
Now, for those asking if Miranda OBEN dances, I'll see you in December. When we finish the returnees event, there's going to be a dance session. So yes, Miranda OBEN dances.
Thank you, Terabel.
Oh, I got you when you got me. Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the program, we always say goodbye 3 times. So this is the first time. We're thanking you all for watching from different parts of the world, from Luxembourg, Germany, the USA, France, and so on. We want to now thank our guests for being here today, and let her have a beautiful evening with her family. Thank you, Honorine, for being here.
Thank you, Mira. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Shvesta. Thank you, Alice. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. It was a pleasure for us to have you tonight. Thank you for your time. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for the hope you're giving to the whole world.
Thank you.
Extend our regards to your family and enjoy the family time.
Thank you.
Tell me you can count on me.
Alice, you see there the Jikam Hall in Douala, where we'll be having the 5th edition of the returnees event.
Oh yes, guys, you don't want to miss it. If you miss it, then you've missed so much. So if you're a young entrepreneur, you're a startup, you have a business idea, if you're lucky what to do, but you're ambitious, you bring impact, the town Kingston is the place you like to be this coming December. Don't miss, if you miss, you'll miss so much.
Don't miss out.
Yeah.
Honorine was such an amazing guest, ladies and gentlemen. You've seen the work she does in the Cameroonian community in Cameroon. So if you want to chip in, you want to support the foundation, we recommend that you get in touch with the Returnees Project, get in touch with the Emanga Foundation of Hope, and then we keep bringing hope to those who don't have the voices for that. Divine Winter, thank you for the great interview. You are welcome, darling. Thank you so much for watching and for always tuning in. Thank you for all the support, right? Behind the scenes and on stage as well. So, Alice, it was a huge pleasure having you with me today. I look
The
forward
pleasure was
to
all
the
mine,
next.
Miranda. It's a pleasure to be in your presence.
Right. You've
Now,
always
you're my
been
elder sister. Yeah,
You've always
you're
been
the
an
boss.
amazing baby sis. I'm not only the boss, I'm actually the mentor. And I know to leave my voice to the generation is to train young ones like you who can carry on the vision of being an inspiration. So it's a huge honor and pleasure to have welcomed today Honorine Emanga in an interview with Miranda OBEN and my co-host in Italy, Alice M.T. We'll see you 7 p.m. tomorrow when it's 7 p.m. in Germany, 7 p.m. in Italy, 7 p.m. in France. And that will be 6 p.m. in Cameroon and 6 p.m. in other parts of Africa. I don't even know which countries are in which time zones. But anyway, 6 p.m. in Cameroon, 6 p.m. in London tomorrow. Thank you, Alice. Have a beautiful evening. Mwah.
Thank you, Mira. Hello, bye, guys. See you tomorrow, same time, same everything. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It was a huge pleasure talking to you